Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to Kingdom Letters. God is good and He's greatly to be praised. Please forgive me for the timing, but listen, why ain't I acting right today? But I welcome you to Kingdom Letters, where we turn our problems into purpose. Happy Tuesday and happy great day. Hope everyone enjoyed their day. Listen, we are here always turning our problems into purpose. Thank you for all those who write into the number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your constructive criticism. Listen, Kingdom Letters just began. Well, it didn't just begin, but it began in the year of 2015, 2016, after service, woman, chatting, fellowship, questions, wisdom. 1 hour turned into so many hours every time. Hi, Moselle. It was always something. So we went to Periscope. It was Kingdom Girls. My brother said, listen, don't leave us out. Couldn't leave the homies out. Hello, Brother Mark. And what we had to do, we turned it to this Kingdom Letters. Here we are on Facebook Live. And all we want to do is get to the best of us. Get to the best you that you can be. That is what Kingdom Letters is all about. We definitely want to congratulate, honor the woman, all females, all from every nationality. Happy International Women's Day. And thank goodness that we made it. All of us, we survived the pandemic. We are surviving our life struggles. We are survivors. So today, if you are a woman, take the time and celebrate yourself. You don't need anyone to celebrate you because you've been with you all of your life. So only you know the struggles you've been through. So listen, I say it's a lifetime celebration. Hi, cousin Christy. It's a lifetime celebration. I never wait till one day. Just if you could just inspire yourself, motivate yourself. This is what Kingdom Letters is all about. And of course, when you email number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com, we never even read your address, your name. It's all about the problem. And many times when you think that you are going through by yourself, you will realize when you are Kingdom Letters, listen, you are not the only one. Someone else been through it. Hi, Michelle. Someone been through it, has already gone through it, or is coming through it. So listen, that's why this is so good. It is so good. And this is a good place where we don't judge one another. We share we share our thoughts, our opinions, our experience. And hello, husband. We share our experience, and we always get to a better place. Kingdom Letters, Kingdom Language. Where do we go to? The Word of God. And the Word of God always brings us to a place of growth, a place of motivation, always. So let us read this. Okay, so the email says, Happy International Women's Day. There are too many women today who have not learned their value. When did you learn your worth? And who taught you? Mm. To all the women, when did you learn your worth and who taught you? Um, okay, so I don't know my age when I learned my worth. It's not an age where you reach, it's a stage in your mind. The younger, the better. The younger, I mean, if you learn your worth at an early age, the better off you will be in life. Uh, I learned my worth personally through bullies, teasing, challenging, challenges, body shaming. Uh, that's how I learned my worth because whatever people said about me or children or my classmates or the bullies, I never believed them. Simple as that. If they said I was ugly, I knew I wasn't ugly. If they said I was too short, I never was too short for anything. I just told myself, I didn't need anyone to validate me. And I think that's a good lesson for everyone. Because it's especially in this day and this time, if we could teach our young ladies and our little girls, the earlier the better. If it's at 3 years old, if it's at 4 years old, when they come into the knowledge of themselves. And when someone says something degrading to them, they don't believe it. You just do not believe it. Uh, at any point, any point. I teach my children, I teach all the children in the church. Listen, you are special. God does not necessarily have to make selective special people. I just believe everyone is special. You just have to know how special you are. And if you choose to uh use God's gift, which is you, if you choose to cherish God's gift, which is you, then the further on in life you will be. And that's pretty much it. If you choose, because there's so many people in this world, they don't know how special they are because of what their family members told them, because of their community. And I just believe that if God made us, uh, you know, I remember the older people used to say, God don't make junk. He doesn't create garbage. Garbage is created by man. Trash is created by man. So everything or everyone that God has created, they are special. But you have to know that. And once you realize that, then whatever the outside project upon you, you don't believe it. I didn't believe it. Whatever limits they set, I never believed it. I always tried, did my best. Always. And thank God, even in this life, even on social media, uh, sometimes we face challenges. I I don't believe what people put place upon me. I just don't. If it's negative, I don't receive it because I can't do nothing with negativity but trash it and delete it. Because if you allow negativity in your life, it grows, it spreads. So this is why I just choose not to believe it. Um, and that's where, I still stand. Um, who taught who taught me my worth? The typical answer is of course my parents. Uh, but I just believe in life you can learn from everyone. Even those who have failed in life, I believe I learned from them as well what not to do. Uh, the woman that, you know, who lived lives that was contrary to my upbringing, because I don't want to say, you know, describe women, because if I describe women here on Facebook Live, it might be offensive. So I'm just going to say women who are contrary to my upbringing. I learned from them. I just learned what not to do. And that was from early school to even right now. Some women, they tell me things, and I don't listen to them because maybe it works for them, but it don't work for me. For example, when everyone was going through the stage, the Holly Berry stage, and they said, cut your hair, it'll grow back. I'm not cutting my hair because what I've learned is when you cut your hair short, like that Holly Berry haircut, it's work. Listen, I'm good at slapping my hair in a ponytail. So what works for you, it works for you. And what works for me is what works for me. And I'm not a follower. That's another thing. What women should learn, and I hope are learning to this day. She said, Moselle said expensive. That's right. It is. It is. But we have to find what works for us. Another thing, I'm just using just general things. You know, Many women today, they wear wigs. I have no problem. Listen, I love a good wig. I love a good wig. But what I realize is if you don't take care of that wig, you wasting your money, especially a good wig. You're gonna have to wash it and keep it nicely put away. You have to do all that. Clothes, the same thing. I'm just generalizing. What works for you works for you. What works for me, it works for me. Moselle said, but what looks good on my that's right. Let's generalize this. Listen, the spandex life. Listen, I had no problem with other people wearing spandex. I just would not wear spandex in certain places. I just did not feel comfortable. Now, did I put other people down? I just no, I did not judge people. I actually, I said, "Wow, they look good." When they learn. But as for me, I'm not going to because I know I like to jump around. I don't want nobody looking at my butt, and I don't like all of my body just jelly. No, I'm not doing that. Now, some women, they love the attention. I don't like that attention. So what do? I choose not to wear it. And now if I'm running out to the store and I cover myself, that's what I do. Because that works for me. But you have to do what works for you. We living in the times where people want to follow trends. I'm not following nobody trend. People go on TikTok and they say, oh, this is what's in, so I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm glad Moselle said that. Look, what works, what looks good on someone else, it may not look good. Thank you, Moselle. See, that's what creative people do. They make their own. They are their own person. And that's when you learn your worth. When no, you don't need anyone's validation. If you choose to wear what you choose to wear and no one compliments you, then if you comfortable, listen, these ladies get on me all the time in church, all the time. Doesn't bother me a bit. I laugh at them because they want me to be a certain type of church lady, and I am not. I'm just not, and I choose not to be. I choose to be myself. So if I want to wear a pair of Jordans, that's what I do. If I want to wear my heels, I will wear my heels. That's what I do. I choose it's according to the way I feel that day. Now, I'm coming to church. I'm coming to this church to serve the Lord. I don't use the church as no fashion show. Listen, and she'll just say one size fit all does it. That's right, Shilda. It does not. And sometimes some colors look good on somebody else. It does not compliment you. So leave it alone. My cousin Christy said, you have to be that's right, confident in yourself and love yourself and know the right clothes. That's when you know your worth. Now, when you could get to that place in your life, but for yourself, I didn't even bring in friends. I didn't even bring in the opposite sex. I didn't even get there. You have to find your worth before friends, before any type of relationship. You have to know your worth. And you have to learn from someone. It has to be other than this screen. It has to. Thank God for the screen and thank God for all the different platforms. But I just hope that you have a older woman, older wise woman in your life that could pour into you so you can be the reflection of greatness. Because there are too many women on this earth that places value on their body and their beauty, and that's it. That's it. No character, no morals, no respect. It's just beauty and body. And you limit yourself. You limit your value when you don't, as my cousin said, when you are not confident, when you don't have self-esteem, when you don't have the courage to stand up to anyone and defend yourself. Let me tell you something. I was always like this. I grew up, I come from a very large family, a very large family. I am one of the little sisters. But what I will tell you is, ask one of my siblings how many times I call them to protect me. No, not one time. Moselle said, and say it like it is, whether you, that's it. You say it like it is, whether they like it or not. This is if this is my opinion. This is me. And thank God he made us all individuals. That's what makes this world so great. We are all individuals. So you don't have to try so hard to be like someone else. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Period. I just pray that, um, you can get to a place where no one has to validate you. And please press like, tag this, share this, because there's so many women that need to hear this. It's a shame that so many women they have to wait for get the okay from someone else or you know listen, I understand, you know, when you need your, I guess, confirmation, but when you just have to rely on it, I'm not doing that. That's too much work. That, that's too much work and that's too much energy. I just cannot. I just can't. And when you get to that place where you don't care, some women you care too much. That's why you depressed. That's why you're so sad because you care too much. That's why so many are suicidal because they care too much. I don't care. Somebody type something negative, I don't care. Just as quickly as you could block a person, that's how quickly you should block a person in your mind. You should never let no one in your inner space that cannot lift you up. And there are too many women that has a comfort zone of people putting them down because they don't want to be alone. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you're by yourself. Because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. I know some women right here. Listen, they will tell you they having a good time, a good time, and will tell other people, "Child, I'm better off by myself because I'm not gonna have drama like you and then all these other people. I don't have that. I'm not going to bed crying. I'm not going I'm not going to bed sad because I'm trying to and you trying to would force somebody to love you. That's when you don't know your value. You trying to do everything. You trying to please these people. Please yourself. Take all that money and energy and put it in yourself. If they don't like you who you are, be like a ball and bounce. Be like a bird and fly. Fly away. Listen, it's just too much going on in this life to put energy into people so they can validate you. You must know your worth. Psalms 139th chapter, verse 14. I'm going to read the English version. It says, I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works. I know it very well. That's why I go to church. That's why I praise God the way I do, because He made me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am part of God's marvelous works. That's what you have to tell yourself. So when they say, "Child, how you looking?" I'm good. I'm good. Like right here, right now, that don't want to act right. It just don't want to act right, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. You got to be okay with yourself. And once you are okay with yourself, listen, that's why I don't use those words no more, but I can understand when people use profanity. Because listen, it's just too much going on. When too many people dying, and you worrying about how somebody feel or what somebody said, child, go ahead with that. Go ahead with that. And I tell these teenagers the same thing. Listen, if they don't like you on these social media platforms, it's simple. Use that finger. Why are you reading it? Why you waste your time to read it? Especially those people who don't even put a picture up of themselves. They hide behind a flower vase. Come on, and they going in on you, child. Like I told somebody, listen, if you can't meet me, if thank you, Roselle Block. If you can't meet me at the address I say, because I tell you where I'm at, and if you can't come to me face to face, listen, I pay you no mind. I pay you no mind at all, even if we are face to face. If you got nothing to say, that's gonna help me along the way. I don't even waste my brain space. I told my daughters, listen, don't even waste your spit. If they say something, just walk away. Just walk away. That's when you know your worth. When you can walk away. When you can walk away from that friend, when you can walk away from that dude, when you could just walk away from whoever is trying to like degrade you and put less value on you. What? And I'm not saying I'm all that, but I'm just saying I'm not going to let you put me down. That's right, Bozell. Walk away laughing. Like, please, you don't even know. You don't even, and 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you, these people, they look at us after a while like, Dad, I messed up. You sure did. Yep, you did that. Did that. Tag, I didn't know you was gonna turn out like that. I ain't know you was gonna glow up like that. Oh well, that was on you. That's when you know your worth. When you can stand alone. Woman, happy International Women's Day. When you can stand alone and be happy. That's when you can say happy. When you can celebrate yourself and you don't need a crowd. Come on. That's when you can say, listen. Happy Tuesday. Hey, I made it through this day. Celebrate yourself by yourself. And thank God for our loved ones. Thank God for all those God put in our life into our circle. I'm not saying to stand alone all the time, but what I'm saying is when they're not there or if they choose not to be there, I mean, my daughter had a fit because she threw a party. She was like, "Oh, my friends didn't show up." I'll be like, "Child, you waste all that money for on your friends, then you don't need a party because the party was for you. So whether they show up or not, they missed it. You keep it moving. Keep keep the party going. That's the way it's supposed to be. God bless you, Sister Melinda. That's the way it's supposed to be. When you know who you are and whose you are, when you know that God made you, listen. Thank you, Moselle. You are the party. You are the party. You waiting for somebody else. No, you are the party. You the star. You the light. You have to know that for yourself. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stop sitting in everyone's lap. Like stand on it's Women's Day. This is not girl talk. This is not girl chat. When you a woman, and that's the problem. It's too many women that mm, they are not mature in the mind. Ozell said we would have had a good time. That's right. That's right. It made the that's right. It, that's right. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't get upset about what people do or what they say. That's on them. That's on them. Shoulda said God made me in his that's right, his own image. He is great. We have to think like him, walk like him. Yes, he and see this is my sister here. She's like my hero because she been through so many things in life and she got that listen. I don't care. Straight up. They be like, oh, I don't care. They be like, you I don't like this. And that's exactly what shoulda said. And okay. I don't like what you wearing. And like you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna put me down. Listen, one thing about my sister Shilda, she not having no misery party. This is what I love. We don't have pity parties. We do not. If you having a pity party, don't invite me. And please, if you having a pity party, stop. Stop the pity parties. As my sister Moselle said, listen, you are the party. You are the party. Stop having these pity parties. You made it through a pandemic. Let them pity parties go. I don't care what it is. Let it go. Let it go. So you can move up and you can move on. Take all that sadness, take all that pain, and turn it into joy. Turn it into courage. Even the grief that we go through. Our loved ones, they would want us to be happy. They wouldn't want us crying in a corner. They would want us to enjoy ourselves because we our days are numbered as well. So enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. That's it. That's all I got. Enjoy your life. I mean, listen, this is 2022. I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm not stopping nobody, but I'm sure enough ain't gonna let nobody stop me. That's the way you gotta be in this life. Thank you. Thank you to all those who was on. Thank you for all those who gonna go back on replay. Listen, I'm on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like. Please tag. Should have said amen. Pity party. That's right. We ain't doing that. This 2022. We not doing that. The very breath that you breathe is priceless. And you're gonna use this precious time and moment to get upset. Please. Please. Wear what you want to wear, do what you want to do, and you don't need no one's approval. And that's when you know your worth. That's when you know your worth. Take the lessons from everyone around you, from your mother, your grandmothers, your aunties, even the woman that's on the street corner. You can get a lesson. The lesson is, oh, I'm not going to be like you. And if you have a conversation and you say, listen, how did you get there? And they tell you, okay, well, now I know. I'm going to be a little bit wise in my choices. That's it. You can learn from every woman, from every age. You can learn. Just take it and motivate yourself. My sister Lorraine, listen, what she said, show up for you. I'm going to just leave on that note. Show up for you. You waiting for everyone else to show up for you. You show up for yourself. That's when, come on now, that's when you know your worth. When no one else is standing up for you and you're gonna be like, you know what, bump this. I got this. I always been like that. I don't know. It was something within me. I don't know. Maybe it's in my DNA. Never caught nobody. When they said, even in the schools, when they said they're gonna jump me, I'm going out by myself. All my friends say you crazy. Cause they heard it. I didn't even tell them like, oh, you coming for me? Okay, I'm going outside. When? Where? What? That's the type of person. That's how I grew up. Man, y'all gotta go DM everybody. Y'all gotta get y'all group chat first before y'all gotta meet up with people before y'all approach. Ah, come on, man. I grew up differently. If I step to you by myself, you could be a grown behind man. I step to you myself. I don't need my husband. I don't need my brothers. I don't need none of that. I'm good. Trust me. I'm good. Because I know my worth. I know my value. I don't need the background. I don't need my lawyers. Listen, I don't need all that. When you can stand alone and defend yourself and show up for yourself and cover yourself, then you there. You there. Moselle said, because they not always, that's right. And sometimes they just cannot be there. So when someone doesn't show up for you, you show up for yourself. Don't wait. Put the screen down, look in the mirror, and tell yourself, listen, I'm fearfully, God made me. My friends didn't make me. My boyfriend didn't make me. This platform didn't make me. These followers didn't make me. God made me. You got to get to that place because that's what God wants us. He wants us to know that He made us. And that's why we are happy. That's why we are full of peace. That's who validates us. My God. It is Him. it's, it's because He created us. Lorraine said folks must rebirth themselves, their mind. Yes, it is time, really, really. We all need a do-over. Here's your time. Here's your moment. You got to do over. When you come out this pandemic, do it over. Don't go back to the same people. Don't do the same thing. Don't repeat the same cycle. Do something different. It's International Women's Day. Be a woman. How about that? Be a grown woman. How about that? Stop acting like a girl. Hi, Monique. Stop acting like these little teenagers. Yes, Shilda. Refresh, repair, renew, rebirth. Let's do it all over again. God gave us this time. He gave us this moment. Let's step it up. Let's step it up. Love yourself all over again. I love it, Lorraine. I'm so blessed, Monique, and I know you are too. Love all over yourself. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's be about it. And I love it. Embrace the skin that you are in. Yes. Embrace you in your own skin. Yes. We are all blessed. If you alive, you blessed. If you can see this, you're blessed. If you can hear this, you're blessed. You blessed. You are blessed. Congratulations, Monique. See? And this is another one of my sisters. She kept it. She was so happy. She was happy by herself on her own. And God blessed her and she's going to get married. This is what I'm talking about. You don't wait till he show up. He don't validate you. You validate yourself. When he come, he got to come to the table correct. Okay, what you bringing, Doc? What you bringing to the table? No, no, you just come to the table. I'm gonna take care of you. No, it's time for that. Okay, sisters, it's time out for that. We not taking care of no man. Hello, hello, hello. Get somebody that has something to come to the table with, so you can build. So you can build. Lorraine said, when you love you and you're entirely worldwide, yes, you have to love. It begins with yourself. I said this from the beginning. It begins with yourself. Work on yourself first before you build other relationships. Because when you work on yourself, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. You're not confused. You are not confused. They're going to try to confuse you. You're going to be like, child, boy, bye. He licking his lips and he said, boy, bye. What's your credit score? What you got? If you can't help me, boy, bye. You have to get to this place. Lorraine said, love you so you can see all opportunities. Yes. Yes. I love this. I love this. Love on yourself so you can see all the opportunity. See, when you don't love yourself, you're in darkness. Your vision is blurred. You can't see clearly. But when you love yourself, you see clearly. You see it. Moselle said, I could do better. I could do bad all by myself. Listen, I love this. I love this. Get to the place in your mind. It has to go behind beauty and it has to go beyond your body. Can you be at peace without taking your clothes off and sending out naked photos? Can you be at peace? Can you be at peace when you try to call someone and no one answers? Can you be at peace? Can you be at peace all by yourself? Can you enjoy that time by yourself? Can you? Ask yourself, do you need someone to validate you? Do you need that? Is someone telling you your worth? And that's how you know your value? Or do you know your worth? Hi, Thomasina. Hi, Synethia. You have to know your worth by yourself. The mirror, all of it, all except everything, except everything you like, except everything you don't like. Because, hey, it's me. That's me. That brings you to the best you that you can be. Should have said, yes, you can be at peace. I know that's right. And when you are at peace, people are, you're going to be a magnet. When you are enjoying life, you are going to be a magnet to so many people. You are. Because they're going to say, wow, I love to be around you. You have such a good spirit. You have good vibes. I hear that all the time. Because people could pick that up. They can sense it. They can feel it. They can feel it. So just be your authentic self. Hi, Valencia. Be your authentic self, whether they like it or not. This is me. You don't like it? Keep swiping. If you like it, you press like. That's it. God bless you all. I'm going to leave y'all. But listen, I love this. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Exactly what I said from the beginning. Happy International Women's Day, but take this day into your life. It's an everyday journey. Celebrate yourself because you made it. You are surviving the pandemic. You are surviving. Right. Come on. Email us. The number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com. Listen, we growing over here. We are growing over here. The number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com. We are turning our problems into purpose. God love you, and He loves me too. Enjoy. Have a good night.